May sniper pa isa.
Hey everyone, welcome to the Ultimate Blood Strike tutorial. Whether you're brand new or stuck losing fights, this guide will help you sharpen your skills fast. I'll break everything down, from settings, movement, loadouts, to strategy, all in under 10 minutes. Let's get right into it. Just a quick note, I'm not a pro player or some top-ranked sweat. I'm just a casual gamer who enjoys Blood Strike and wants to help other players improve and have more fun with the game. Everything I share is based on my own experience and what's worked for me, so hopefully it helps you too. First things first, your settings. I see this all the time. Players struggle not because of bad aim, but because their sensitivity is completely wrong. Start with a lower sensitivity so you can aim smoothly without overcorrecting. Go into training mode and practice tracking moving targets until you feel comfortable. When it comes to adjusting your sensitivity in Blood Strike, there are 4 important things you need to consider. First is your camera sensitivity, which controls how fast your view moves when you're just looking around. When adjusting your sensitivity in Blood Strike, it's important to find the perfect balance. If your sensitivity is too high, your crosshair will feel way too fast and shaky. You'll overaim and miss your shots, especially during long-range fights. On the other hand, if your sensitivity is too low, your aim will feel slow and heavy, making it hard to react quickly or track moving enemies. What you want is your personal sweet spot, where your aim feels smooth and natural, and you can both snap onto targets and track them comfortably. The best way to find it is to test in training mode, make small adjustments, and focus on both speed and control. Second is camera sensitivity while using a scope, which affects how fast you can aim when scoped in. When adjusting your sensitivity, I usually test by only moving my mouse about 1 inch and watching how far my crosshair moves on the screen. If you're using high camera sensitivity while scoped in, even a small movement like that will make your aim jump across the screen, which can cause you to miss your target, especially at long range. But if your sensitivity is too low, even a full 1 inch mouse movement might barely move your crosshair, making it slow and hard to track enemies. That's why finding the right balance is super important. You want your crosshair to move smoothly and accurately with small, controlled movements. Third is your firing sensitivity while hip firing, which is the sensitivity when you're shooting without aiming down sights. When it comes to firing sensitivity while hip firing, having it set to high will make your crosshair jump all over the place the moment you try to adjust while shooting. It becomes really hard to stay locked onto a moving target, especially up close. But if your sensitivity is set to low, your aim will feel stiff and slow, and you won't be able to keep up if an enemy is strafing or rushing you.
I'm reloading.
The goal is to find a sensitivity where you can smoothly track targets while firing, without overcorrecting or falling behind.
Reloading.
And lastly, the firing sensitivity while using a scope, which controls your aim speed when shooting while scoped. When you're using a scope, firing sensitivity plays a huge role in how steady your aim feels. If your firing sensitivity while scoped is too high, even the smallest hand movement can make your crosshair fly past the target, which makes landing precise shots, especially at long range, almost impossible. But if your firing sensitivity is too low, your crosshair will feel heavy and slow, making it hard to react or track moving enemies through the scope.
I'm reloading.
The key is finding a balanced sensitivity where you can make smooth, controlled adjustments without over-aiming or falling behind your target. Tuning all 4 of these properly will help you find smoother aim and better control during fights. Now let's talk about movement, which is honestly more important than raw aim in this game. Standing still during a fight is the fastest way to get eliminated. You should always be sliding, jumping, or using cover while shooting. Learn to slide cancel, This lets you reset your sprint and stay mobile while aiming. Use jump peaks when checking corners. It lets you spot enemies without fully exposing your body. Good players don't stay still. They move smart, they fight smart, and that's how they win more battles.
What the fuck?
Next up, loadouts. One of the easiest ways to improve is to stop using random weapons. If you're new, start with the Uzi or Magnum for close range. It has low recoil and fires super fast, so it's really forgiving if your aim isn't perfect. For long-range fights, the M700 sniper is your best friend. Simple, strong, and deadly if you hit your shots. When building a loadout, always prioritize recoil control first, then stability, and then damage. Controlling your weapon gives you the edge in almost every fight. A good loadout means one weapon for close range, and one for long range. Keep it simple, but strong.
Mega kill! Double kill! Unstoppable!
Enemy spotted!
Wicked sick! Wicked sick!
Let's move on to game sense, specifically map awareness. Dropping into high traffic areas like prison in Shutter Island can teach you a lot about quick decision making. But the real key is learning rotations. Once the first zone shows up, rotate early. Don't wait for the gas to push you. Getting to high ground or cover first gives you a huge advantage. And always listen. Footsteps, gunfire, and airdrops all tell you exactly where enemies are. If you pay attention, you'll avoid surprise attacks and even set traps for others. Smart players don't rely on luck. They read the map and predict enemy moves. One thing that a lot of new players forget is how important it is to actually use your character's skills during fights. Skills are designed to give you an advantage, whether it's mobility, defense, or extra damage. Timing your skills can completely change the outcome of a gunfight. For example, using a shield or a dash at the right moment can save your life, or help you reposition for a better angle. Now, let's talk about gunfights. This is where a lot of players struggle. First tip, always pre-aim. Don't wait until you see the enemy to aim down sights. Be ready as you move around corners or into open areas. Second, break armor before pushing. Never rush into a fight until you hear or see their armor break. Use grenades to clear buildings or force enemies out of cover.
Go down. Yari isa. Low. Nice ka.
Yari sa ako.
Pre-hit ako guys, pre-hit ako.
Double kill!
Isa na kanya. Nice!
And if you hear two squads fighting nearby, that's the perfect moment to third party. Wait for them to weaken each other, then clean up the fight. Winning gunfights is about timing, not just aim. Another key part of improving in Blood Strike is communication, especially if you're playing squads. Sharing information with your teammates, like enemy positions, how many players you spotted, or if someone's armor is broken, can make a huge difference in every fight. Good communication helps your team stay organized, avoid getting flanked, and push at the right time. Even simple callouts like enemy on the left or one shot behind cover can completely change the outcome of a fight. Remember, it's not just about shooting, it's about working together. Alright, the final tip, surviving the endgame. When only a few squads are left, stop chasing kills. Focus on positioning. Get into the safe zone early and hold strong cover. Let the zone force enemies to move into your sights. Patience here is everything. The last fights are usually decided before anyone fires a shot, all because one player had the better position. And that's it. If you follow these fundamentals, loadouts, awareness, and smart fights, you'll improve faster than most players. If you want me to cover advanced tips like recoil control, pro movement combos, or meet a weapon breakdowns,
No,
drop a
ito na
comment
bahala.
and I'll make it happen.
Patay na patay.
Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Cooldown.
Ako lang naman.
Effect bala.
Sige sa'yo mo ko, bro.
Na ako eh.
Enemy spotted.
Dito na isa.
Plus to.
Oo.
Eliminated.
Uy, kayo.
Nalo. Nalo ba?
Kakapoy na nito na to.
Kapoy ho.
Hindi ito. Kayo mga hibaw sa mong kalaban mo, bay.
Kapoy naman.
Sa taas.